It's great to have the deputy police chief here because he just said to me, you know, I got to get out of here, so you got to get me up. And that's after coming in late. So, but he said he's meeting the police commissioner and he has an event afterwards that's really important. So I'd ask him to come up. We're so pleased that you're getting on, you know, you've got to get here. And come up and take the award as the first one.
I'm very happy you could be here. I mean, I've seen you all around. So we'll introduce yourselves. I'm Raul Rothblatt. I'm the Jewish Communities Liaison for the New York City Commission on Human Rights. And I've seen Deputy Inspector Richie, Chief, all over the place, all the time, in joyful events, in painful events, and I think it's important that you're here for both. And you know, some people are only there for the tragedy, and some people are there only for the joyful events. And that must give you like a tremendous insight into Brooklyn. So what have you gotten from all of this?
It's a very unique position to be in. My position, which I'm very fortunate to serve in the NYPD at my rank, where you see I proudly wear a yarmulke. I proudly go to, you name it, from Brooklyn Borough Hall to City Hall. We're together as one, being represented in government by so many great people, the executive branch, the legislative branch, the judicial branch, and community leaders coming together. Everyone coming together, everyone playing their part, everyone here is a leader, everyone here serves as a role model to others. Just like there are plenty of people who we look up to and we want to emulate, but we may not tell them we look up to them. We don't tell them that they're a leader to us, but we look at them as leaders and we want to emulate them. So too, everyone in this room has others who look up to you, each and every one of you. And just because they may not tell you that, hey, I look up to you, hey, I like to emulate you, I like to be around you, but they do. And you're a leader in that way, and you spread that love and that knowledge and that intelligence. And that's being a leader. And that's for this generation, for the next generations, and the generations to come. You are making an impact of the most highest proportion. Never underestimate that. When we leave here today, we shouldn't just say that, all right, we had a nice event, had some honorees, some great honorees. We should really see the impact that we're making together, the love that we're spreading, especially now. Now, of course, I know October 7th was mentioned by Councilman Lincoln Ressler. On October 7th, when terrorists invaded Israel, they didn't care what kind of yarmulke, what kind of kippah someone was wearing. They didn't care if they daven Ashkenaz or Sephardi. They didn't care if they keep 72 minutes of Shabbat or if they keep Shabbat at all. If the person was Jewish or the person was in Israel, that was enough for a terrorist to commit the most horrific, brutal attack against that person. So when it comes to Jewish identity, when it comes to being someone who's proud, let's look at each other as one. Let's look at each other as one tremendous, tremendous voice. We're going to keep fighting the good fight. When an attack is hit on any community, it's an attack on all. We all know the saying. First they came after so-and-so, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't part of so-and-so. And they came after the next, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't part of that next. But then eventually they came for me, and there was no one else around to stand up and defend me. So when we see attack on anyone, no matter their religion, no matter their way of life, it's incumbent on everyone to be outraged by it, to do our part, to stand up against that hate. I know that's what everyone here is doing. That's what everyone continues to do. We're showing up and showing up and showing up, which is what we're doing right here, right now, to Howard, to the organization that you do beautifully, not just Brooklyn. I know I've been with you in Manhattan. I know I've been with you just with so many great things that you do, your board. The impact that you're making is tremendous. A lot of times when you're in the box, you can't see the box. But take a look outside and look at what you're doing. Look how much love you're spreading. Look how much knowledge you're giving. Look how much unity that you're really solidifying. And it's just tremendous. That's why I mentioned David Yaski, who I got married when I was 20 years old, and really my first job, I actually worked with David Yaski when he was a city councilman, and I learned so much from David. I know then He went on from being a city council member to being commissioner of the New York City TLC, Tax and Limousine Commission. Just a tremendous leader. So David, it's amazing to see you again. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. And so Brooklyn, to the other honorees, of course, Sylvan Simchaxi, like a brother, just a tremendous leader. We were just together just a couple nights ago at the, we had a beautiful event. There's an organization that gives toys to families with special needs, have struggles. So it's a lot of pain behind many doors. And this organization where if there's a family with a special needs child, an organization invites all the children from that family. And so just there with some of the 19th team supporting that with David Eskil, Ari Herzl. Thank you very, very much. The leaders here, Joel Eiswofer, just a tremendous leader, a brother, a friend of the highest caliber. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to, I just had to run to the other honorees.
That's humble Joe.
Go ahead, ask one more question.
I don't know if you can do this briefly, but one thing I think people don't understand is how deeply the Jewish community and the NYPD work together. And can you just let people know how really successful that? I guess it's a leading question, but I think it needs to be said, and I think you've got some perspective on that.
It's a great question, and you see it every day. You see it when it comes to house of worship, shuls. We have police coverage by institutions. We see a Torah procession when someone dedicates a new Sefer Torah to a synagogue. Police officer is there walking with the congregants, walking with people in the streets. You see it by the high holidays, of course, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot. We make sure that we're present there. Passover, Tashlif, and Bell Parkway, and Bay Parkway for that entire week. You see a large police presence.
And just the fact that you know all these things, this is a knowledge that's within the NYPD, and we can't take that for granted.
Absolutely. Our cops are coming into, I know Joel, as a board member of the Holocaust Museum in Lower Manhattan. Joel serves as a proud board member there. We did so many great events about the dangers of anti-Semitism and hate. We've had the mayor there, the police commissioner there, the chiefs of all the high bureaus of the NYPD there, the cops on patrol, the Holocaust trained, that they saw firsthand the dangers of hate and where it could lead, and how the Holocaust originated, how Jewish people in Germany had regular normal lives, they were leaders, and how that transformed practically in some ways overnight, how time flies. So we teach our police officers about the dangers of hate. We're very lucky in the Community Affairs Bureau, the NYPD, where, of course, every police officer knows the importance of police-community relations, but how much more so we have community affairs officers who are embedded in the community, who know firsthand just how important it is to work hand in hand, where you have their cell numbers of community affairs officers, you have their personal cell numbers, and community affairs officers answering the phone on duty, off duty, on vacation with their kids, right? Mary, my wife is here. Mary, she knows all about it. So yeah,
if you want to know more, just give me your text. But we have a 1-minute surprise for you. If Joel come over and
The greatest friend the Jewish community has ever had as a mayor has been Eric Adams. But it didn't come out of nowhere. It came because of people like Joel and Richie and many others. And we're here to honor Richie. And Richie has been a great friend of mine, but more importantly, he's been a great friend of the entire Jewish community, helping protect us from whatever could be out there. He's a person that you have to call in the middle of the night, anytime, anywhere, any place. He will be there. He will be there to help us, to protect us, to do the right thing. But I don't want to limit it to the Jewish community, because he is really one of the greatest law enforcement officers for the entire Brooklyn, New York communities across the board. And God bless him. But when he walks around, the short guy over here, towering over everybody, and that keep high as evidence, people get the message. Our community, our Jews give back, and we are part of America, we're part of New York, and we're not just some outsiders. And God bless Richie, long life, successful life, and successful career. I love you, Richie.
And comes from Joe Shami, who's a wonderful member of our Hall of Fame from a few years ago, and a future one. Joel, you want to say 10 seconds?
No.
Good. Okay, so thank you. No, he can't. No.
And by the way, congratulations to my cousin Serena.
Yeah, he took over the whole, no.
Thank you very much.